Well, ever since I can remember, I've been told that Australian salmon, just like this, do not taste good. They're not good chewing. To be honest, I've never tried one and put it to the test. I've just believed what my dad and my grandfather told me back in the day. So they're pretty thick here at the moment. I'm gonna put it to the test. I'm gonna cook one of these salmon up and find out if they do actually taste like rubbish, or if you do it properly and take the bloodline out and bleed them and put them on ice, if they're good chewing. Let's do it. Well, I never thought I'd actually be doing this, but I do have the Aussie salmon here ready to go. It's been on ice. I found a little cove where we're gonna do this little test. I've got the gas cooker ready to go, a pan with a little bit of oil, panko crumbs and salt. And I'm gonna put it to the test. Does Australian salmon actually taste rubbish? Or if you'd use it correctly, can it be good chewing? First things first, gotta fillet this up, get the bloodline out, and then get a nice strip of meat, put on the pan. Let's do it. Okay, there's my fillet. One fillet of Australian salmon. On first impressions, it is quite red. It's not super white like a dusky flathead or a mulloway or something like that. It's got a pretty thick bloodline running all the way down the middle, and the scales are really, really thick. But other than that, there's a lot of meat on that fillet. So I'm gonna take the bloodline out, skin it, get rid of all the scales, give it a wash in the water, and then get it ready to go on the pan. Rightio, that's the last of the bloodline. So we've now got two fillets, got no blood in it, or a tiny little bit of bloodline in it. That's obviously the part with the strongest flavour, the flavour that people don't traditionally like. So now I'm just going to give it a rinse, put some panko crumbs on it, put it in some oil, shallow fry it, and see what this is all about. Now, you've got to remember, I've never tried Australian salmon, and for 28 years I've been told that it tastes terrible. So this is, I never thought I'd be doing it, but it's a fun little experiment. I can guarantee there's people at home that consider this dog food or cat food, but who knows, it could be good meat. So I'm excited, let's get to it. So just turn that heat off. The fish is pretty much done. And at first impressions, I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. I thought it was gonna have a bit of a smell to it and be quite tough, but it looks quite flaky. It's white flesh. Like I said, I've cut all the blood out. The panko crumbs have crisped over. Obviously I have salt goes in any fish anyway. I'm just gonna let it cool off and give it a bit of a try. I know there'll be like chefs out there that are going, Jono, what are you doing, mate? But this is just an experiment, like I said. I could have gone my whole life thinking salmon tastes terrible, but now I'm going to know. So I'll let it cool off, put some salt on it, and then give it a try. Time for the taste test. With my savvy knife and fork. It's not that bad. For a fish that was once labelled as pet food, it's quite good. It reminds me of Taylor, and I love Taylor. Is it as flaky as snapper? Absolutely not. Is it as subtle as flavour as something like a mulloway or a dusky flathead? Absolutely not. But does it taste good? Yes. Does it taste fresh? It was caught about an hour ago. Yes. And would I serve that up with some chips and salad? Absolutely. Obviously you need salt, you need to bleed it. I bled it straight away, it was on ice, and I cut the bloodline out. If you do all that, it's good. That's the first salmon I've ever kept, and I'm not lying when I say I would keep another one. There you go, myth busted. Australian salmon does not taste like rubbish.